So recently, I've been thinking a lot about the aftermath of the Charlie Kirk situation and just the different positions that people hold in terms of whether it is that you take the side of, the right or whether you take the side of the left, what ideas you share, etc. Now, as I was doing that, I realized that there is a trap that is embedded into that. And what I mean by that is sometimes when it is that you're defending a position, you find yourself potentially including in your ideas all the attributes of that political party. I think there's a trap that's embedded into that. And what I mean by that is sometimes when you're trying to defend your position on an idea that you hold, you're boxing yourself into all the ideals that that particular side embraces, whether that be on the left or whether that be on the right. And I think the what I'm trying my best to do is to not allow myself to be emotionally invested into these type of conversations where I can take my own personal experiences, my own personal thoughts, and I can allow it to dictate how it is that I view said situation. Now, what do I mean by that? It's very easy for me to be inflamed or to be offended or to have a very personal view of some of the things that I'm hearing about. And then you have to ask yourself when you take a step back and you go, well, okay, this side makes a good point in this area, and then the other side makes a good point in another area. What you don't want to do is you don't want to make yourself a defender of any side. You want to make yourself a defender of what is true. So I'm reminded of this story in the Bible in the book of Joshua, where Joshua encounters this man who has his sword unsheathed. So Joshua asks the man, and he says, whose side are you on? Are you on the enemy's side or are you on our side? He says, neither. I belong to the commander of heaven's armies. That's such a profound story. Why? Because what it does is it demonstrates to you the idea that it's not about whether you're on this side or whether you're on the other side. It's about whether you are aligned with the truth. And that's what allows you to be based and allows you to give yourself a proper foundation by which you're able to assess these situations and not get overtaken by the storm of I support this side or I support that side, because the ultimate reality is you have to support what's true. So that's kind of my thing in all this. Don't allow the media and the powers of the air that be, to pull you into becoming an enemy of either particular side, but rather focus on ways that you can understand the situation from a standpoint of what is actually true according to God's word. So I just want to share that with you guys, and just food for thought. Something I know it's easier said than done is we can all be emotionally charged with some of these conversations, but I think it will take you a long way. Anyway, God bless. Subscribe. Please consider subscribing. It helps out the channel a lot. And talk to you guys later.